morning, y'all. It is 3:30 in the morning. Don't really want to be up, but gotta get the week started early, I guess. Oh, we're gonna head up to Iowa today. Kind of northeast of Des Moines. Neighbor's got some grain wagons he needs picked up. And we're up so early because it is about 550 miles from where we're at right now. So we gotta get moving because that'll be about 1,100 miles. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. Not too big a deal, just all the miles to go, so getting an early start. Now, you may be asking yourself, or maybe questioning, why the heck am I getting up so early to do this load if it's 1,100 miles for the whole trip? And don't I have to run a logbook and keep everything straight? And the answer to that is yes and no. I'm just gonna do it, and I don't know if I've told you before or not, but I don't keep a logbook, I keep a comic book. So there's that. So by the time we're done in the future, we will have done this in the past as opposed to where we're doing it right now, if that makes sense. Today will be yesterday, and today will also be today. I'm not going to teach you how to do your logbook. However, yeah, I'm going to do 1,100 miles today, and I'm going to break it up into 2 days. Because I didn't work yesterday, and I worked the day before, but I didn't work yesterday. So, yeah, this guy wants his grain carts. It's not a huge deal, but I don't want to spend an extra $150 to get a hotel room. I don't want to have to sleep in my truck. Yeah, I could have left last night, slept in the truck, loaded this morning, and come on back home, but I don't know. I don't mind getting up early and working a long day, and I don't know, that's just the way I like to run. Some guys don't like that. Yeah, it's illegal, but it'll be alright. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. This is just what I prefer to do. So anyway, we'll keep you updated on the trip, and if I got anything else to say, I'll say it to you. Well, I'm back, and apparently I got something to say. Just to touch on why I'm doing my schedule the way I'm doing it, the fact is that I got a life at home, and a lot of guys don't understand that or don't care. But say, what was it, Thursday or something, I got this phone call to do this deal. Well, I had a job that day, and I had a job Friday, and then one that popped up into Saturday. And so I just told him I'd do it first of the week or something. He said, okay. But then Saturday afternoon, I was working on the Mack truck and trying to get things tidied up on that a little bit more. Just did some stuff around the house, and then Sunday I got up in the morning, went to church, and then we went grocery shopping, and then come back and take a little time to get this old truck cleaned up and greased up and checked over and stuff, make sure it's ready to go, and then went back and worked a little bit more on the Mack truck. And about the time it got dark, I went inside and spent time with the family, and slept in my own bed, and it was That's what I like to do. Now, I could have done this trip today and tomorrow and done it legally if I felt like it. But tomorrow we gotta take the horse to the dentist. Sounds kind of goofy, but horses do need to go to the dentist once in a while. We had that scheduled for tomorrow mid-morning or something. So it was either do this job today or do it Wednesday. And I like to be ahead of the ball. That way I get my stuff done as quick as I can. That way if something pops up, something else I can do, I can go ahead and do it because I've already done what I need to do on my other loads. And yeah, that just kind of, I don't know, I like, if I'm not at home, I better be working my butt off on the road. And if I ain't working my butt off on the road, just piddling around and wasting all my time at, I guess we're going right by a truck stop. If you're wasting your time at the truck stop, yeah, what the heck are you doing? I mean, we work so we can live the way that we want to, or, well, everybody's got different motives, but, I'd much rather be at home than on the road. I like driving, but I don't want to live in my truck. I tried that for a month or two, and that wasn't no fun. I like driving my truck, but I want to sleep in my own bed, and not the 8-foot bed. So anyway, that's kind of why I do what I do, and just kind of get up early, bust my butt, get back home, be with the family, and catch up on whatever I need to do at the house. And yeah, that's why we're doing that. There it is. We're in Iowa. About 9 o'clock. Making pretty good time. Pretty good time. Transmission hasn't gone out. It only pops out of 5th gear when you let off the gas too hard. Other than that, we're good. So hopefully it hangs in there. We'll just keep trucking right along. Still got a little ways to go though. Well, we're currently in the middle of Iowa. A couple hours northeast of Des Moines, and we lost 5th gear. You've heard me complain about my transmission last video and this one a little bit. I was hoping she'd last a little bit longer than this, but I guess we'll just keep chugging on along. 4th gear is a direct drive, so it doesn't use the counter shaft like all the other gears do. So should be able to make it home. We're about a half hour from picking up the load, but we'll just keep on moving that direction. And this load's going back right to my neighbor, so if we can make it back home, we can get that load dumped off, make a little bit of money. I don't know if I'm going to fix it yet or just get the Mack truck ready to go. Probably focus on the Mack truck, I guess. I don't know yet. We'll just see. It costs about $2,500 to rebuild the transmission, which isn't too bad. Actually, it's extremely cheap for a transmission when you compare to a newer truck. They can be maybe closer to $10,000 to rebuild, so $2,500 really ain't bad at all. But it's November 22nd, and on the 16th of December we're leaving on a vacation down to Florida. Be back about Christmas time, so it's one of them, I don't know, if I can get by for a couple, 3 weeks, go work for a guy, make a little money, get that Mack ready to go. Might just do that instead of dumping my money into this truck. Then we can be all set up with the big truck and just go trucking from there. But yeah, I'll keep you posted, I suppose. Alright, here we are, middle of Iowa. Whole lot of scenery. Just got my comic book all straightened out. Figure I'll check the strap, show you guys the load while we're sitting here. We're probably about 13 foot tall, which sucks in the wind, but anyway, within the first couple miles is when your straps will usually settle, especially on dirt road like that one. Tighten that up there. So if you're bouncing on the dirt road, you got a good opportunity to stop and check them. You may as well. I don't recommend doing that, but it works to hold this little tongue down. It's so flat. You can watch your dog run away for dang near a week. That's a mile away. That's where we loaded, over yonder. But anyway, that's our wind catching load. Not the first time I've hauled this, but it'd be the first time I enjoyed it if I did. Anyway, here we go. We lost fourth gear, or fifth gear. So we're down to reverse 1, 2, 3, 4 work. Hopefully we'll make it back. I don't know. Should be able to get back to where fifth gear runs off the counter shaft. It's kind of its own thing in this transmission. And I haven't lost any of the other gears, which means I haven't lost the counter shaft altogether. Fourth gear runs on the main shaft by itself, so if we just keep it in direct, should be okay. I don't know, unless we're leaking something, but I didn't see any leaks. Of course, we're parked on dirt, so who the heck knows. But anyway, say a prayer and head on down the road. That's about all I can do now. Well, I think now I'll take a couple minutes to talk about something that I've been thinking about a little bit. And I think this is a good place to do it. First and foremost, I'd like to say that I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I hope you all do too. And if not, that's fine, that's your choice. If you got questions, don't be scared to ask me or somebody you know about it. But anyway, being a Christian, and this got me thinking about the predicament that I'm in right now. Halfway blew my transmission, 500 miles from home. Kind of a problem, but I hope we make it through. But you know, it says in the Bible, I'm not no Bible philosopher. I don't know a whole lot more than anybody else, but I do know some things that it says in there. And it says in the Bible that you should put your trust in God, and not just some trust, not just a little bit, but to put all your trust in God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and all that good stuff. You know, it's in situations like this that I feel like God can really help you out. And, you know, just saying a little prayer can help in a situation like this. You should pray all the time, but I think a lot of people cry out to God when they have trouble going on and then leave them alone. But I try to talk to God, pray as much as I can on a daily basis, and just to protect me and my truck and family and all that good stuff. But trust in God, things will turn out. He will take care of you. Big old truck. But anyway, it also says in the Bible not to worry. It says don't even worry about what you're going to wear or what you're going to eat. It also says in there that God takes care of the birds and all the other animals there are. You know, they don't worry about nothing. They just do their job and let God take care of the rest. We ought to be more like that. That doesn't mean sit on your butt and hope everything goes well, never grease your truck, and just hope nothing ever breaks. Because things will break and things will go wrong. But in all situations, God will take care of you no matter what. So before I left with this load, or even before I got to the load, I said a little prayer and asked God to just watch over me and get me home and safe and sound. And I think He'll do that. You know, if nothing else, just keep me going, keep me kind of safe to where, and I'm not a be safe freak. Like people tell me to be safe, and I say why. But anyway, I just wanted to say that you know, God will see through that you're taken care of. If He'll take care of the animals, He'll take care of you, because you're a lot more important than an animal. That's for sure. And I believe we'll get home, and if we don't get home, well, I'll bet He's got a plan for me on the way home, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But anyway, just something to think about today. Just put your trust in God and try not to worry about the things that aren't in your control. Do what you can, do your job, be the best that you can be, but after that, it's in God's hands. Yeah, you know, that you can only do what you can do, and then it's just up to God. But anyway, we're gonna keep trucking along here and hope we make it back. It'll be kind of late, 55 mile an hour, so we'll see what happens. Look at that old farm truck sitting out there. Looks like a farm truck with that load on. Got fueled up. More ways than one. Keep on going. I'll show you real quick why I put stacks on this truck. Because of that right there. You don't want that underneath you. Be a good way to wake up dead. Looks worse on camera than it actually is, but yeah. Anyway, just north of Kansas City now. Everything's still going good, so we'll just keep on going, I guess. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially made it. I probably should have done that in 2 days. It is now 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You do the math. But we did 1,150 miles today, and half of that, more than half of that, was driving in fourth gear at 55 mile an hour. So all things considered, we made decent time. I'm ready for bed.